This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Yeah, me told you.
Yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back in time.
Sky are you? All the respect them eyes so good. Like a flag. Hear me now. Some bounty. Dig it way.
Entertainment Buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
Yes, we want to say a very special welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis.
Yeah.
Of course, the buzz comes to you courtesy of Worthy Park Estate. Rum Bar Rum, raise the bar.
Can I say that, is it Tads?
Yes, we have a new
let me
sponsor.
imitate him. Brother Tads, how are you? Aye! That's the Sis style. Tads Records, the brand new album from Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths, titled Timeless. So we want to say thanks to Tads. And one of the nicest things is when a monarch is in studio. We're here, we have a right here, sir. So Marcia Griffiths is in studio. And of course, music artist.
Yes, or
No,
music artist.
No, you need to tell me which part you knew. Because this man I look like him there about long time.
Boys.
Been around long time, not afraid to say it.
No problem.
Yeah.
What's
Experience give it knowledge, no?
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
True.
yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what's your name and
CB.
CB.
Given name, yeah, Carol Barrington, Mara.
Oh, I thought you were affiliated with the chicken company.
No.
Not that C.
Make a reverse.
Exactly.
SEA,
Eh?
the body of the ocean.
Yes.
SEA.
Oh, you have to.
And it's important that you clarify
Yeah,
that,
not
yes?
IFNC. You have to clarify.
So CEA.
No.
S.
Like the body of the ocean.
Oh.
SEA.
SEA. So
Right.
CB.
Yes.
Right, not letter C.
Right.
Okay, sir. So the foul will get messed up.
All right. So, of course, officially welcome to Queen Marcia Griffiths. Welcome to the E-Buzz.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you're always looking royal and regal. I mean, how you mix your red and yellow. You are
Wow.
popping.
You know,
Popping?
we just
Yes.
ran out of the studio doing the filming, and I just left my headpiece and just changed my dress. And
I think I found the right adjective for you.
what is it?
Timeless.
I love it.
You like that,
Indeed.
love
David?
it, love it, love it.
Yes, you are timeless. And hence the name of this gorgeous album.
And the music, the contents is timeless.
Indeed,
And the singer
it
too.
is.
Yeah.
And the
So-
singer.
Of course, we're going to delve into that a little later. We just want to
Definitely.
have a quick chat also with our music artist. And then we find out, because you're celebrating 55. Your album in itself is a tribute to Studio One. So we're going to get into the gritty
Yes,
details.
it's Marcia Griffiths Sings Studio One.
Awesome.
Timeless.
Timeless. All right, before we do anything else, for our folks who are on social media, we want you to follow us on Twitter at Irie_FM, Instagram IrieFMJA, or like IrieFM on Facebook. Now, CB,
And don't forget that you can listen to us on the 107s.
of course.
And when you log on, you can watch us live at iriefm.net. It's free. Yeah.
And I didn't want to bring this up here, but look here, some people are quarreling and cuss me, so them can't hear the feed sometime. So we need to let the folks know that if you can't hear it, don't call me, because I don't.
Oh, well, Garth is handling that.
Me no handle wire and plug on them, something there. But CB,
Yes, sir.
I want to say welcome to the
Thank
E-Buzz.
you very much. Thank
very,
you.
very, very happy to have you.
Thank you.
But when I'm looking
happy
at
to
you,
be here.
I think you should be on the other side of the chair as a regular artist, not a music artist, because you've been in it for a minute.
Yes, I have.
Take us on your journey. How
Yes.
did you get started?
Okay. Born and bred in Kingston, Jamaica, Brentford
Right.
Road.
You're born.
Yes.
Not brain. Go ahead.
Born and.
Yeah, don't follow him. You stay.
Nah, follow him.
Don't follow
CB, you
me.
stay on
Yes.
course with your story
Right.
because he will distract you.
No, I'm just listening.
So, yeah,
CB.
Jamaican born.
Yes.
correct myself. Anyway, so yeah, the music journey has been very, very important. Started out as a youngster. You know, go church, but that's like a cliche, but started in church, go church with mommy. But that we started out just listening to sound system.
Okay.
Growing up in Kingston, sneak out and listen to some sound, live music. And it actually started there. Used to go to studio as a growing up. Actually migrated to Florida.
Okay.
And we met some youth while I was in college campus. All I heard was somebody wanted to start a reggae group. I was not invited. I just show up.
You never look feet, but you
yes.
you look feet. You
And
never
then what
book feet.
happened?
No, I never book feed.
Yeah.
You made the
And-
group?
Yes, oh yes. Started out playing saxophone and did harmonies at the time. Yeah.
So you
And,
blow a lot.
No, saxophone.
You know how
Yeah.
you
I
play
the saxophone.
How you play
Yeah,
the
and
saxophone?
it's
I play the
I
saxophone.
blow,
Yeah.
you blow a saxophone.
well, you
Right.
I play
it's
the saxophone.
You play the
Yes,
saxophone.
yes.
You have keyboard.
CB. I'm liking you already
You know,
very
you-
much.
you
You're
say-
staying
yeah,
on course.
Folks, I'm very unorthodox, you see? All right, so
Okay, you play the saxophone.
right.
And that group, Roots Uprising, actually became like the #1 group in South
I
Florida
know
at
that
the
group.
time.
I've heard of them.
You heard of them?
I've heard of them, yeah.
One of the original founders, actually. Actually, I met Marcia Griffiths years ago.
Oh.
Yap used to put on some major shows somewhere in that era.
Oh.
And that's when I met Miss Marcia Griffiths.
No, Queen.
Queen.
Yeah, Queen. Yeah.
My humble apologies. My humble apologies.
Monarch,
Queen
you have to
Marcia.
do it right.
Yes.
Protocols observed.
Thanks
All
for
right.
the correction.
No worries, I'm here
Right.
for you, my brother.
Yeah, but moving
Yes.
forward,
Yeah.
yes, so that group became #1 group. CV1 got involved, and some of the group got disbanded. Some of the politics and thing, yeah. Yeah, so I branched out since, and I've been working, and this is my second album I'm actually promoting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the name of the first album?
Yes, it's true.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
And the second album?
Journey Through Space and Time.
That's what we're looking at now.
Yes.
Is there a particular single you're promoting?
Yeah, the single actually released last summer here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Vibe of Gwan in Jamaica. It's a historical song. We're not history, our story, black people's story.
Yeah, okay. All right.
About Queen Annie, you know, Marcus and Sarah Garvey, them people. So like, in the sense we want to reach out to the youngster them today and make them know what's going on, what happened.
The best way to reach out to these youngsters,
Tell me. I'm intrigued.
No, it's very simple. The best way to reach out to these youngsters is to have CB
There you go.
sing it a cappella.
All right.
Let's hear it, brother. Right.
No, we don't want that.
All right.
Show me
Correct. No beat, no delay. It's a cappella. All right, go on now.
Ooh, yeah. A vibe did a go on in a Jamaica. Yeah, they had to fight to be free, boy, yeah. From the east to the west to the north and the south. Survive with skills I learned from living in the hills. Queen Annie, could you wanna come from? Guagafe, Africans in all the heights of Jamaica refused to be enslaved. So they conquered their enemies, mashed them down. A vibe did a go on in a Jamaica. Yeah, they had to fight to be free, boy, yeah. From the sunrise to the sunset, till in the soil. Independent from the system, trying to make them victims. Maran Bay, yes, Sir Paul Bogue, Judge William Garden, warriors in the house of justice. They couldn't get none, so they put a fire to it and burn it down.
Sure. Man, you mash up with floor. Here, side floor, very delicate. Have you say you have beat the floor? Hey, CB.
And you know
that bad.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
Give
Yes,
thanks.
man.
Give
And you know what I
thanks.
want to do? We want to hear the recorded version
Yeah,
of it.
so let's
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
CB
Yeah, let's hear
live
CB.
on eBuzz.
Live. Mad CB. Yeah, man.
Did a one in a Jamaica. Yeah, they had to fight to be free, boy, yeah. From the east to the west to the north and the south. Survive with skills I learned from living in the hills. Queen Annie, could you wanna come from? Guagafi, Africans in the heights of Jamaica refused to be enslaved. So they conquered their enemies, mashed them down. A vibe did a go on in a Jamaica. Yeah, they had to fight to be free, but yeah. From sunrise to the sunset, some are till in the soil. Independent from the system, trying to make them victims. Marante, yes, Sir Paul Bogle, Judge William Gordon, warriors in the house of justice. They couldn't get none, so they put a fire to the top and it down. United Nigger Improvement Association. Black Moses. Honorable first. Yeah, 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 yeah. 1831. August 6, 1962. Jamaica independence. Out of many, one people.
No, sir. CB.
Thanks.
Boy, you sing it good, but boy, mad. Nice, man. And you see, Marcia does a rock to it, say. So you know that song may also get timeless if you know what you say.
So
I'm not wrong with that.
Do you have a management team or are you kicking it solo?
No, I have a management team. High turnout production, Bridging over there.
Oh, Bridging in the army clothes, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big up
Joel
yourself.
Martin. Yeah.
So what would you say is your short-term goal as your musical goal?
We need to have the music. Well, music is a universal language, as you know.
Yeah.
We need to get to the entire world. The music, as you know, reggae music is timeless, but reggae music is a message music.
Definitely.
It's a people music. What we need for is really to help people then.
Inspire and uplift.
Inspire, motivate, and educate. No? So that's the whole thing. So the thing is, so the goal basically is to get the music to the entire world. That's it.
And with that concept in mind, that would describe the direction of your album?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll make sure you get a copy of the album.
I want to give you, as a man who's been in this business for a minute now, never you come to a radio station with your too long.
Yeah.
No, Ras.
And the truth with that is you really never get a second chance to make a first impression.
That is
true.
We have
just
hand
as
it out. So you
just
have
as
to...
Just as say.
All right. I feel the stone blow. I can deal with it.
Stone blow, no, but it's just constructive criticism.
No.
So the next time you know what to do.
We're good. We're good. I have some copies. I don't have a copy of the album, but I have. Okay, so the song we just listened to.
You have copies of that?
Yes.
All right.
Precisely. Yes.
Okay.
Because what we did, we put this particular song that you just listened to and adapted some more of the songs from a second album.
Got you.
On this. So you get some of that. Right?
I wanted to ask you, with kind of the body of work that you do,
right?
Are there any artists out there that inspire you, or there are some artists that you'd like to work with?
You mean like
anybody?
Queen Marcia, there's artists.
You know, I just said that because she's there.
No.
I work at High Harwood Vex.
No. I don't practice lies. I speak the truth every time.
No, but that's true.
Other from that, I shut my mouth.
You know, your master said to me, "Oh, where you find him from? Why did I say?" But
we go to that. No, but seriously, you know,
yes.
I've been listening to Queen Marcia for a very long time. Like I told her when I met her outside, I met her at Miami years ago. I think I said it before. Aside from, you know, there are different artists like Barris, you have some young artists coming up.
Right.
You know, but I love, if you will, old school music. Because
good school. You're not calling nobody all.
Down to the correction.
Good school.
Well,
appeal correction you get for your confidence.
I don't know. Like I said, I love knowledge because I love to learn.
Yes.
Learning is power.
Experience, knowledge is skill and power. Yeah,
I have so many compliments for Marcia, but I'll do that when I'm interviewing her.
Yeah.
But in terms of your album,
right?
It is released already.
Yes, has been released. Yeah.
Apart from that, will you be touring the album, like going abroad to promote?
Working on that. We did some tours and we're still doing some more. We took a break and we hit the road again.
So what's your plan right now? The album is released. You say you take a break. So in this break, what you going to do?
I'm recording and writing.
For another album?
Yes, we're releasing a single by this summer.
Nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Separate and apart from the album.
Yes, yes.
Because you know how sometimes I think when you look at the industry, like you will have entertainers, they'll put out 2-3 albums, they'll put out singles and not give their body of work an opportunity to breathe or even try to come up with strategic planning to promote your material and get it out there.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say, do you think instead of releasing new singles that you perhaps want to use the time to promote, you know, this new album some more, do some singles from it, or because you're also mixing the last album with this new album?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a strategy you're working with.
No, we're mixing the single with the second album. This particular single, Vibe Gone.
Right.
This single that should be released this summer, actually it should be a single from gonna adapt to the other album, the third album.
All right.
If I'm making sense.
All right, hear what I said to you.
Yeah.
You need to make the tune soak.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, you don't want to overshadow it with something else. No.
Right. I agree.
Let us say this particular song that you're promoting.
About the heroes.
The heroes.
Right.
Starts to gain traction.
Right.
Starts to gain momentum. And then you just say, you know something, you're going to do another tune.
Yeah.
And then...
Point taken. Point taken.
And point given. Thank
Initially, you said that you wanted to impact young minds as well, right? It's a song that is educational.
It is.
You have Heroes Day coming up. You have a lot of entertainers now going into schools. You could look at an opportunity to say be a part of a school tour where you will better impact and impart the knowledge through songs. So these are things that you can look at, you know, to say get your material out there just the same as opposed to releasing a new summer song. You have 2 albums out there and we still are learning about CB.
I may have to put my manager on probation and hire you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, you have to talk to Fear. You have to talk to Fear.
I have to talk to my manager.
I mean, expensive.
My manager is over there.
No. He's a roadie. Not management.
Right, because right there I may have to charge a
I'm sorry about that,
consultancy.
brother. You get demoted, I don't know. But you know, one of the things that is very important is what you're doing in terms of the message that you're sending. It's very important.
It's strong.
It's strong.
Yeah.
You cannot make a message like that or that kind of message waste from poor strategic planning or from just not being in the right place at the right time because you need to know what is opportunistic for you.
Right.
So you know that you're doing that kind of stuff. Go into the school then, man. Do some motivational speaking to the kids. Perform the song with them also. Or if they're doing tours and stuff, go in it in terms of school tours and stuff. Let them see you.
Good point.
Thank you very much.
All right, so of course we also have Queen Marcia Griffiths in studio again, officially welcome.
One of the outriders, them are the security. Where them people at Copeland.
Welcome again, Marcia. So talk to us about Timeless. This is the big deal. You're celebrating 55 years in the music, and this is Marcia Griffiths Sings Studio One. So tell us about how this idea was born.
This idea came about because coming out of the stables of the Studio One since 1964, I discovered that this was a place with solid goals. It's like a treasure with so many hits. You know, I remember when Studio One celebrated their 50th anniversary, Cool FM paid respect.
Yes.
Tribute to Studio One, and believe me, the songs I heard for within the 24 hours, I was shocked. Even some of the songs I have loved for ages, I never realized that it was a studio. Yeah, so I figured that Studio One is like Jamaica's Motown. So here we have some solid gold. You know, not that they are going to waste because these are songs that we call golden oldies and timeless. And a lot of these music today cannot never be classified as a golden oldie. So I'm saying, why not do some of these songs? There's so many. You know, Donovan, Jeremy, and myself chose, you know, make the choices of the songs.
The 15.
Even though there were so many.
Many more,
So many. I've done a couple of the rhythms, like Answer Rhythm, I did I Shall Sing.
Right.
And a couple of other artists, Freddie McGregor did a couple, Studio One rhythms. Barris Hammond did a couple as well, you know. So it's just solid gold. So I decided that I would do this album titled
Here's a question.
Marcia.
We ask this question to everyone who puts out an album. And I don't know how you answer. It's probably the same way.
Try me.
15 tracks.
Yeah.
Awesome titles, awesome productions. Which one on here is your favorite?
Well, one of my favorite is the Ska Medley.
The Ska Medley featuring Toots and the Maytals.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, so we don't normally get that.
Look here.
Was it fun to make?
It was fun.
Well, Toots is hilarious, you know.
Listen,
I can imagine.
He left today, and I know if he was here, he would be a part of the recording today. But Toots, you know, as we all know, is so talented. I always loved Toots. He's so spiritual, energetic, revival.
And he's hilarious too.
Soulful.
Yeah.
Yes,
hilarious.
Like you.
Me and him buck up at one show, you know, me and him.
Yeah, I can imagine when the two of you meet.
Oh, it was
my God.
Enough love. Big up Toots.
And Toots. Yeah. Jackie Opel is another talented artist that was in Studio One.
Right.
He came from one of these small islands, I don't remember, but he was one little powerful.
From Trinidad.
Yeah. Powerful. And the other two was Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Right.
But that's one of my favorite from the album.
Ska Medley. I need to make sure I hear this one.
And Ken Booth's Home.
Well, you know, why don't we not just play them?
I know. Let's hear the Ska Medley.
Let's hear the Ska Medley.
The minute you said Ska Medley, I can just imagine the vibration in the studio making the track and how, you know, you are forced to move.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen Donovan Jermaine dance, but I saw him move, yes.
Me want to see him dance.
Was he dancing with he has rhythm?
Yeah, yes, he met them. No. All right, give that to us one time. Toots.
Never grow old. I never grow old. No. 'Cause I walk and I walk and I talk and I talk and I search until I found the way. I never grow old. I never grow old. Never.
You know, some big say man, stop his song, man.
Awesome. No, I see why this is your one of your favorites.
No, you see, if the music cannot move you, then you know.
If it not move you, it not groove you.
True.
But hey, Copeland, the song stop playing now, you know. You know, say Copeland start up for the song start, and he still at that the music stuff.
For persons who are listening and they're thinking, I want to get a copy of Timeless for myself. How can we get it?
Check me.
Well, it's officially released June 14th, I think. In the stores, iTunes, everywhere.
So June 14th.
And I know Tad's Records would be distributing, and
Yes.
they have outlets in Florida and in Kingston, so and online. So
what was
check
it
them.
like working in studio with Donovan Jermaine? Because you are like Queen Marcia Griffiths. He's producing, so there is some amounts of direction. What was that vibe like working with him?
I've been working with Donovan Jermaine since 1986. The first song we recorded was Everywhere. And trust me, it's always a good, positive vibe. He inspires you. He will curse me out sometime and say, I don't like studio. He have to force me to come in the studio every time. But every time he does, it's always a hit song. Because during the 90s, we had a good run at Penthouse with all the... Yes.
Right.
We had collaborations with Berries,
Buju and Wayne
Cutty,
Wonder,
Tony
Cutty,
Wright, everybody. It was really... It's always nice working with Jermaine in Penthouse.
And
always.
that name fits it because you had such a penthouse of artists,
Yes.
meaning higher level.
Really.
Great performers and great singers. Marcia, Tony, Wayne, Buju, Berries. I don't want to run out. I will part of it.
Cutty Ranks.
And that. It was just great. So
Daville.
Yeah, indeed. No,
It's a
when
great
we go to an event and we see Marcia Griffiths in concert, you sound exactly like
was one of my compliments, but you're techie way.
Right?
Yes.
How talk to us about the planning process when you have a live event. What amounts of planning go into it, and how important is it for you that you replicate that sound that we have?
It's funny. I never even do anything until the moment.
Until you're on stage.
The only plan I make to go on to a stage is to prepare my clothes that I'm wearing.
You're prepared that well.
Yes.
No, it's effortless.
Well, there you go. Like everything else.
Yes.
All right, here's the thing, because I've been at several events where you're performing. And I think one of the nicest ones, you were on the Love and Harmony cruise. I think it was
last year.
Last year. And they call you up, Queen Marcia Griffiths, and you just calmly come on. And you just interact with the crowd. And you just deliver your set. Awesome, getting all the raves from the crowd. And you calmly come off. And I've noticed that with you everywhere in terms of me. I don't know, it's because you've been doing it for such a long time.
No, I think that's my nature.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm always that kind of person, very reserved, quiet. I don't know how I end up in this business.
But I don't understand how do you deliver the way you do if you're reserved? Because that's another myth for me. That's a mystery for me.
It's in me. I think I have a God-given talent. And no matter what's happening, once I hit the stage, I totally forget everything else and just go out there and give the best of me.
You're calm, but do you get nervous before? Like when I'm calling you on?
First time I walked on a stage with Byron Lee on Easter Monday morning, I was more anxious to go out there to show everybody what I could do. I never have any doubt.
Right.
So
it's not nervous.
The only time I get a little doubtful is when I have a problem with my voice.
Oh, okay.
And I think twice about delivering. But
Right.
God always
pulls you through.
Pull me through and I overcome.
That is
all
amazing.
the time.
That's amazing. You always sound the same. You have the same strong voice like you're on the recording, and then you deliver with this beautiful set, and then the outfits always just compliment.
Well, I think more people come to see what I'm wearing rather than...
Me never want to say nothing, but they want to see the suit the last time, so yes.
But
yes.
Do you have any standout memory at any event that you want to share with us, or you can share with us?
Apart from being on the buzz, yes. Any other one?
Any standout thing?
You're too much.
Right?
No, I have quite a few. Even the one you just spoke about on the cruise.
That was lovely, yeah.
I don't think you remember.
I remember it was windy.
Breeze are
It
blowing.
was extremely windy.
Almost blown off the ship. Yes.
But we were almost blown away by your performance also. So it's a lot of breeze either way.
And you did say that because on the Evos we spoke to you and you said that it was so windy, it was difficult for you to perform. But if that is how you are in the
breeze
of trouble,
man,
you were very
really
calm.
good.
We couldn't tell.
The most comfortable moment on that cruise when I was performing was when I was doing All My Life with my son. And I hold on to him. I was, I was comforted. I was stable.
Yes.
We want to talk to the NWS, the National Works Agency. If you fix the patrol them out of the ocean, they can't pay. They drop a couple of the boof.
My goodness.
It was rough.
But you know, it's funny. I don't like water and I don't like air. I just like to be grounded.
And you're on both all the time.
Unfortunately.
How do you deal with that,
But
though?
you know, I get my confidence because I know that I'm not going out there to hustle. I know that I'm on a mission from God to go out there and to deliver through the medium of the music, to teach and educate and uplift and to touch souls, which I know no doctor in the universe can do. So it is it's a satisfaction for me and my soul to know that I can stand there and touch soul and to make people happy. I'm happiest when I can do that.
Awesome.
So that is what comforts me.
Comforts a lot of your fans also.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so thankful to them. I'm grateful.
Telling you, when you hear them say Queen Marcia Griffiths, and they get all crazy.
No, look here. Let me tell you.
Nice enough.
They are my family now. They're past fan stage. They are my family. Right. I love them truly.
And one of the nicest things is that you're accessible. You're accessible.
Maybe too
well, maybe a little bit too accessible sometimes. Because they say, yeah, but comfortable. Let's go ELR. But you are...
I don't know another artist that is accessible like myself.
No, but you're very accessible.
I will take pictures with every single soul.
True.
Millions.
First time me ever see a digital camera run out a film.
No, but I'm not joking.
No, it's true.
And I just found out that they're selling pictures with artist image for a whole lot of money, and you never dare use one yourself. You will be sued.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, it happened the other day.
So
it does. Yeah.
So maybe I have to stop taking pictures.
No, you have to don't we need you.
Do you find that you take a lot of pictures with fans because you feel like telling them no is heartbreaking for them?
Not really. I want to do it.
Okay.
If it's all I can do to make them happy, I want to do it all the time.
And they love you for it, I tell you. But
That's awesome.
And my poor friend Barry seems to have the same problem too.
Oh,
my
yeah,
goodness.
it's true.
You know, on the cruise, what made me laugh, so Barry's just standing in a little corner with his people. And it's like them say, hey, make him turn around because I know the people them see my problem, you know.
Demanding.
And here Barry's like, no, man. You have to see them.
Yeah.
And two little lady come, man, come. But then he go start a firestorm. Because when he call him over, the place get jammed up.
You know, it's something within us because Bob Marley was like that too.
Yes, he was, yeah.
I beg Bob sometimes when I see the line gone down and bend up around the corner down Oak Road. And I say, Bob, why you don't close the gate and, you know? No. Him say, no, man, make them come.
And people are sensitive. The minute you start locking them off like that, they must say, it's all they might go on like you know want
they
talk
will,
to
even
me.
if you have taken a million.
Even if you take a million.
Sometimes
the one will complain.
They own you.
Yeah. Well, they do. They're
having
fans, yeah.
having that privilege to work with Bob Marley and looking at his legacy today, what's the feeling like for you?
Wow, I can't find words to really express. I was just sitting there and I was saying, I am truly thankful for this moment. I've gone through first, second, and third generation, and I'm still here sharing stage with this generation.
And looking well.
It's awesome. It's the most beautiful feeling for me. I was on stage with Skip, which is
Skip
my
Marley,
grandnephew.
Right.
And he's a third generation. And I'm saying, wow. Can you imagine the feeling of being here singing with Skip? And I sang with his grandfather, his uncles, and now I'm singing with him.
Awesome.
So it's a wonderful feeling.
I wanted to find out from you, is there a formula or a secret to longevity? Because look, I'm looking at you as a member of the I3s, performing,
Yes.
doing backup for Bob. And to me, the only thing that they look different from you was the clothes. Then I'm looking at you now. I'm going to say it's the same person I'm looking at, but the clothes change. Is there some sort of, is it lifestyle, diet, health, mindset, something that you've done to be able to keep this looking this good?
You know,
and current?
Well, current is because I get energy from the youth. Yes.
Right.
And I try to mix and mingle, do collabs with the younger, generation, which it helps to rejuvenate me, musically keeps me current and everything. But in terms of maybe how I look, I was watching this lady on 60 Seconds.
Yes.
And they asked her, what is the secret? She was like about 80 something and she looked like 30.
Wow.
And they say, tell us, we want to know
how
you look like this. And she said, well, you have to choose your parents.
Genetics.
Yeah.
But that's not it for me. I believe it's a reflection from what is inside.
Yes.
It's your thoughts, it's your levity, but you still have to eat right.
Right.
True. And I think
Because you're what you eat.
you are what you eat.
Yeah.
And some people can manage to just effortlessly exude that inner glow.
Right.
When you just glow from within, as opposed to you put on blush to glow.
No, that's
Yeah. So you kind of have that glow to you. So you walk in a room and it's like, oh wow, she looks regal. She looks nice.
Regal. The lady is a queen.
You
She walk into the room, my goodness.
No, it is true. And I'm not just saying it because you're here.
Thank
it's
you
the
so
truth.
much. Thank you.
Yeah, you have that definitely.
Well, Marcia, I'm a big fan. Long time. So when I sometimes hear you on stage, I just stand up and look and I go, yeah. Chone. Chone again.
These are some of the things that keep me going. The nice words, it feeds my ego, if there's an ego, and it rejuvenates me.
And you taking my compliment, feed my ego too.
Yes.
So they give thanks. So you two we feed each other.
So
we're not dead hungry.
It's like getting up and you hear, the first thing you hear is something, a good compliment, and it makes your day. Maybe another time somebody just greet you the first thing with something so negative. And if you're not strong enough to just get rid of it, it spoils the whole day.
True. People will tell you growing up, yes, action speaks louder than words. And I'm quoting directly from Gong and Queen Africa's song, but words can definitely take you high places.
Word is power.
It is.
And that's why our music is so important, because it's in the message, just like CB just said. It's the message in the music that we send to the world to teach and educate.
Tell me, Marcia, how's your voice feeling tonight?
My voice?
Yes. Is it
It sounds great to me.
Or is it and I don't hear the part. How your voice sounds? How you feeling?
I'm good.
I'll tell you why.
Awesome.
We have a ton of people who are logging on. And we have Marcia Griffiths in studio. So we don't really want them feel like, say, boy, Marcia can't do a little one thing.
Says that it was coming.
No, you know. We don't normally do it saying that because it's the queen. Can normally just fling on the rhythm and you just have to start sing. But because it's
so where the rhythm?
Here it come. Rhythm. Right.
Which rhythm?
This one here the rhythm. Yeah, the rhythm come quick, Just make up something, Marcia said, me don't know that one. You don't know that rhythm there? Listen to the rhythm. Yeah. Hey.
Your love
got
a hold on me.
Yeah.
Your love's got a hold on me.
Yeah.
Your love's got a hold on me. Your love got a hold on me. You don't know the rest of it.
You got me here tonight.
What?
And the feeling is right.
CB and
You
Marcia.
hold me tight.
collab.
Let's make love till the morning light. Cause your love's got a hold on me. Your love got a hold on me.
No, sir. Well, lad, you know, I've had a trouble Marcia too much, you know, but CB, I saw you go on. No, man, CB, give me something else. You can't sing something else. Give me something else, like this. What?
Early morning I got up.
Yeah.
And I was walking to the river. I saw this beautiful queen. She just touched my soul all day. And I got to love her, cause there's love on me. Yeah. I had to love her, cause hold on to me. What, CB? Girl, you got me here tonight.
Oh,
and the feeling is right.
That's true.
Please hold me tight. Let's make love till the morning light. Cause your love's got a hold on me. Your sweet love's got a hold on me. I said no.
Hold on there. It look like the one CB. It look like him in love with Marcia, you know. Because him just in her eyes. I'm like, hey, baby. We're up for a break. We're so forward.
Overproof from the new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it down. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in a mud. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Rum bar of the fight for the link up them. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum, ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Hey world, Tad's Record proudly presents the queen of reggae, Marcia Griffiths, with her brand new album titled Timeless, featuring 15 treasured reggae tracks, including songs like What Kind of World?
What kind of world am I living in?
And the classic Scare Medley featuring Toots and the Maytals. Marcia Griffiths delivers Timeless, her brand new album from Tad's Record, available on all digital platforms worldwide. Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
Here come Lady Marcia Griffiths alongside the man them call Zaga. You know, your love is real. For real.
This is the midnight hour, baby. Can't you understand? I need you, baby.
Right now.
If you say goodbye,
never,
and go how we must feel, don't come back to me again.
I never leave.
Cause your love, sweet love,
my love,
that's all I need. Give it to me, baby, and I'll be true.
Oh well. My love, and your love. Oh well. My love is all you need, and your love is all I want. Without her it is incomplete. She says she never do no wrong, so I will stay by your side.
If you say goodbye,
I don't wanna see you
and
cry.
go how we must
Sweet
be.
love is all she needs,
Come back
and
to
that
me
is what I
again.
provide.
Cause your love, sweet love.
All right, so welcome back if you're just joining us. When I say big up to our sponsors, big up to Tad's Record and the brand new album from the Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths, titled Timeless. Marcia Griffiths and Tad's Records, the ultimate timeless reggae experience.
And of course, I want to say thanks to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar, Rum Raise the Bar, our other sponsors, Marcia Griffiths and CB in the building. Why CB? Look, you see them the collab boy I do a while ago.
I know, it's a big deal.
I'll bump a company and I said, the man I get you acting in the studio and the AC not even cool.
It's inspiration.
It's inspiration.
It's inspiration.
And Marcia just start to the harmony same time, you know. No,
it's musical connection, vibration.
It's awesome, isn't it?
So the thing,
It's contagious, yeah.
It is, it really is. And what happened tonight is also timeless.
Yes.
It is, indeed.
It's extremely timeless.
Tossing that out there.
Nobody will promote the album. Timeless. True. So timeless with that one. Hello, folks. The album is called Timeless.
So the track that we just heard is Marcia Griffiths and Zaga. Yeah. Tell us, how did that collaboration come about? Like, did you select Zaga for that track, or how did that work?
Right. You're gonna have to use the microphone up, my little Marcia. Thanks. Yes, there you go.
No, I think that was organized by the producer.
Yes. Okay, Donovan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zaga is a talented little brethren. He's from St. Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. We know him from.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The collabs with the younger
generation.
Yeah.
And it's great that you embrace the younger generation, because ever so often, sometimes you find that persons who are seasoned in it, they tend to, criticize what is happening now. I mean, evolution happens in everything.
Never. I endorse the young folks because there's so much talent we have.
Awesome talent.
Awesome.
And we feed
do you
off
have
each
a
other.
favorite from the young crop of entertainers now?
Believe me, I love them all.
Thank you.
I love them all, and I encourage them, especially for the female. The only thing I'll do is share experience with them, that they don't fall in some of the holes I fell in then. But they are strong and firm and believe in what they are doing and very focused.
And we learn from each other.
Yes,
because
we do.
as the young acts, you will learn the new trends and what is happening now. And of course, as the person who is more established in the business, they probably would understand the history of how things came about, and it probably will affect how they perform.
But you know something, I think it's very important for this young generation to really learn more about the foundation.
Definitely.
Nothing, nothing is, don't go like that. There is a foundation for everything. And I don't want to call names, but the whole truth of the matter is that everyone is enjoying everything now, eating and drinking, but we have to know
where it came
who
from.
Prepared the food,
exactly,
and who plant the food.
Right,
it's very important.
Do you
till
think
the soil?
Yeah. Do you think that it is the way it is because you may have some young people who don't care to learn, and then some veterans who have been in it who are highly critical of the now? So you find that there is that separation as opposed to that synergy.
The elders like myself who are critical is only because of some of this generation who disrespects and maybe they are not on a mission and they're just there for maybe the hype or whatever.
The hype.
But if we see that they are really focused and they want to learn, we would never criticize. It's just positive criticism, for everyone to learn, because I'm not too old to learn, and I'm willing and ready to learn, and I can learn from a baby. So why not, just open yourself to whatever good
I agree.
wisdom and knowledge we have to pass on.
That is the key, to be open.
The mindset is very important, because a lot of sometimes the more established people, some of them are stuck in their ways, and they're not willing to learn. And sometimes when the younger generation will try to reach to them too, them say, no, me don't know them, me can't bother with there, something there. No, it's not right.
No.
Big up my mother, because nobody no bother on WhatsApp like she. And by the way, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Mama.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, raw again. Oh, no, big Marcia, you big her up, because her name is Joan Howard.
Hey, happy birthday, Miss Joan.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
What's it, girl?
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, Marcia, thank you so much. I'll corporate provide acoustics.
Awesome, Bones. Happy birthday to Bones' mommy.
She's, I'm not telling her age, but she's 70-something. Leave it
just a number.
Yeah. But she not behave the number at all.
Now, Marcia, earlier on you mentioned your son.
Yeah.
And, he's also in the music. And of course, in celebration of Child Month and everything, can you share with us, like, being a mom and also being in the industry? I know your son is grown now and everything, but for like young mothers, single mothers who are in the industry now, and mothers who have a family, but you want to do your music and you have a child, and you know it's creating a balance. I can imagine can be difficult.
It is difficult, especially when you have to go on the road.
Yes.
But for the young mothers, what I did was make sure I was blessed and fortunate to have my family. My sister was there and my parents. And there could be no better assistant to my children than my own family. So you have to make sure it's heart-rending to leave your children in the hands of strangers. Because we see what's going on now. But we have our work to do, and when we gone out there, and all my money used to go in phone calls 3-4 times a day, calling to make sure that
everything is
right. But it's a beautiful thing to be a mom, and once you're a mom and you have that experience, you care, you love. It's the first time you're experiencing someone who really love you for what love is and need you, reach out for you. So that's all that mattered to me when I was on the road, to communicate. Most of the time I'd ask Bob to allow me to carry my first son, and he would allow me to take him, and because we had somebody there who look after him. But I enough respect to the young mothers.
Yeah, man.
Yes, you know, I was driving the other day and I passed by a bus stop and I saw a girl. She couldn't be more than like about 17, and she was breastfeeding her baby at the bus stop, standing, and tears running down her eyes, and there's no way I could go. I had to go back there, investigate, and
check,
and find out everything and make sure she was. And I gave her my link, and we communicate and all that. And when she called me, sometimes whatever I have, I share with her.
Oh,
but
that's awesome.
as a mother, there's no way. Just saying all of this to show you that mothers, once you're a mother and you feel that belly pain there, and you see another mother going through any changes like that, there's no way you can walk by and just leave it alone.
Absolutely.
So enough respect to the mothers, especially the mothers who are mother and father.
Yes, definitely. And Mother's Day just passed.
No, absolutely.
Big up all the mothers.
And big up to the young dads out there who are doing it.
Yeah, Father's Day coming up too.
Yes, because you have a new crop of fathers that we're seeing. They're very young, they're
and
proud
very responsible.
And extra. Like they want to do everything, especially like the Irie dads. You have some young fathers here and they are so extra with it.
Yeah,
and I absolutely love it.
Over there, so,
Absolutely love it. Just to see them with their daughters trying to comb the hair, trying to, be there,
oh my
break
goodness,
the cycle.
I know a few of them who comb the girls' hair. Oh boy.
Some of them tear out their hair too.
It's every day is Mother's Day and Father's Day now. Every day.
It is. It is.
Well, I can't speak to anything. I was only going to say that the only I feel the belly pain too, but it's gas. That's the only problem I have. But other than that, we're all.
I can't bother about.
No, but that's true. I mean, your boss says how about belly pain.
But CV, based on the reasoning and the conversation that we're having with Marcia Griffiths, anything that you have taken from the conversation is to say, put into your career or your direction personally.
Career direction or the conversation just now or prior to?
I mean, the reasoning that we have had with her as an artist yourself, what you have taken from it.
Yeah, well, apart from her experience that she explained, she has been through, I've learned some of it. I've done some of it. I haven't been through most of what she have gone because obviously she's been in the business longer than I have. Right. You know what I mean? And as far as the mothers and the father, to allude on what she said, as a parent, I can pass a woman or, especially, even though I'm not a woman, obviously, to see a woman suffering with a child.
Yeah.
To me, I say this all the time. No child asks us to be here. No, don't ask us to be here. So whenever that child or children come, we have to do. They took over my life.
Right.
Right? And that's the way we have to look at it. Enough respect to Marcia, because obviously she's been there, done that, and obviously she's a good mom. You know
well,
what I mean?
I feel like I'm the mother of creation. Women are,
but for real,
everybody call me mummy.
Right.
And it's not just the name, I have to act the mother, you know.
Right. Wow.
And looking at what is even happening in Jamaica in particular, and of course around the world, with every time you listen to the news, so many negatives as it relates to our children and our women. You are entertainers. What would you want to use your platform to say, just to talk to Jamaicans in general, and even your fellow entertainers? Because ever so often you will have an artist say, look, of course, parents, and I'm in agreement, parents should grow your children.
Right.
But I'm in a space where I have a platform, so I have to be mindful of what I say and put out there. So
I'll let you go.
Yes, the music plays a very, very important role in this world. It's very influential. As a child is born,
yes,
as them reach 2, remember, you know, a baby born, even before him start to walk, and the music start, him start
shake.
rock. And this is why it is important for us to be careful of the utterance, the music, and the message. I sat in a gas station, and I watched a 3-year-old girl with a little knapsack on her back, and I would never repeat the words. She was singing the song word for word.
Yeah.
3. When we call her and ask her how old she was, she said 3. And believe me, just like how she can learn that song and sing it word for word, the same way if you put good, positive message to teach them and educate them in the music, they'll
learn it. That's true.
Because it's contagious, and the music is our strongest weapon that we have today. And we have to use it in a positive way.
And here's, well, I tell you the truth, Marcia.
We didn't hear CB's.
Yes, CB. After CB, we got a break.
To what Miss Queen Marcia said.
Yeah.
Word, sound, and power.
True.
Period.
Yep.
Okay. We had a similar discussion at the interview a couple of weeks ago. And as Miss Queen said, is a baby can listen to a song 1 or 2 times and repeat that song.
Right.
More than an adult.
Yep.
I was somewhere recently, and I heard a dude pull up his car and put a speaker on top of the car. And I can't say the words that they were playing, whatever that. And I'm not knocking anybody genre of music. However, like Miss Queen said, we have to do better.
Yeah.
This music is so powerful. I say powerful, powerful. And we cannot afford to have the generation coming up today doing what they're not supposed to do, and as far as practicing goodwill, seek out to the Almighty, do the right thing among one another. It takes a village to raise a child. That's it.
And just to add to that, in terms of the children are like sponges.
Yes, they are.
So they soak up everything.
Yes,
they absorb everything.
Absorbs,
We have the handle of sending the message to them.
Yes, sir.
We have to be the ones. Set the example. Media, musicians, we all have our part to play, but we can infiltrate the mindset of these young sponges.
Exactly.
And don't forget that parents, your job is also crucial. I think too many parents are not being parents. They're being besties. Mom and dad in the same party. I mean, mom and child in the same party, and grandmother and everybody sharing clothes, using the same makeup or whatever the case is. I mean, you have to at some point be a parent. You have to understand.
But even when the parents fail, the music is there, so we have to be careful what we do.
Right.
Exactly.
And even the DJs in the dance, they control the crowd.
All right.
They give the crowd the message that they want to send. So they will send out a stupid thing because they want a hype. And yes, they get a hype, but they're sending the wrong message to the people, especially people who are very impressionable in that dance.
Yeah, my brother call it fast food.
Fast food.
Disposable,
deep fry with high calories.
Yeah, it's fast food.
Truly.
Listen,
all right.
There's enough blame to go on. We have a moral responsibility as musicians to do the right thing. We have a responsibility.
Yeah.
This music that we do is from the Almighty Creator. And not thing.
And I don't want to break this, but we also have a financial responsibility
Amen.
to take this break.
I hear you.
Amen.
It's business.
We're up for a break. We'll be right.
Bones can do that.
Exactly. We have a financial responsibility, so it's all forward.
Is your fashion on fleek? Check TK Rafine. Rock top brands, trendy styles, best quality. Call 510-1781 or 393-2019.
I'm a classic man.
The time on REFM is...
It's 9:34.
Rum bar, white overproof rum. The new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it down. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in a mud. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Rum bar of the fight for the link up there. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum. Ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
You better get ready. Come to rock steady. Yeah. You've got to do this new dance. Hope you are ready. You've got to do this just like Uncle Freddy. If you don't know, let me tell you. Shake your head, rock your body line, shake your shoulders. Everything is fine and see. Oh, 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 oh. You've got to do it twice. So you better get ready. Come to rock steady. Yeah. You've got to do this new dance. Hope you are ready.
Okay, we are ready, but
No, I think the music sweet to me more and start it over. I can't start it over.
Oh wow, you know.
And that's sweet to me. Man said, boy, I sweet, but I like a wrong button to press.
And you know, like Marcia,
always
you
done
have like that voice that is just captivating, really.
I have to give God thanks.
I want to give God thanks too.
At what age did you really know that you can truly sing and this is what you want to do?
No, I started singing from kindergarten. I knew Bonnie Whaler when he used to hold my hand and take me to kindergarten. And then he continued on to big school, they call it. And I used to sing from that time. I used to sing at school, church, choir, you know, but I never really had a vision that I would be in it professionally and this would be my career.
Right.
I just enjoy singing, and that was it.
So you and Bunny go way
back.
back.
Yeah, way back.
And I think that is why it comes so naturally for you. Because you've been doing it a long time, but on top of that, well, I know people who've been doing it a long time, but it's not natural for them. They still are a bit uncomfortable depending on the situation where they are.
It seemed like work.
It don't matter like where you them are, say you're just ready 24/7. And that is a beautiful thing. So it's like, it's not a job for you. It's what you love to do.
Right.
And you get paid for it.
I don't see it as a job.
Exactly.
I enjoy doing it. And this is why it's important for everyone to know what their calling is.
My calling is to be a patron. And I think I'm very good at it. I will stand up and watch and enjoy.
I think your calling is to be a comedian.
No, I'm not I'm a very serious man. Oh.
I endorse that.
Yes, his calling is to be a comedian.
Look here, I think our calling right now is to do these big ups. Now, let me tell you, the festivities kick off on Labor Day. Now, Labor Day is tomorrow for the folks who don't plan to labor. You need to do some work tomorrow. Fix up a chicken coop, do something tomorrow. But anyway, we have a big event that is going to be happening. And Thursday, May 23 at St. Michael's. And it's a St. Michael's gospel concert at the Ocherias Primary School. Right here in Ocherias, it starts at 8 p.m. We're going to be talking to Mr. Comrie. Mr. Comrie, how are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
All right, Mr. Comrie.
All right,
big
give
concert.
us the details. When is it? Where? Who is on the bill? And what time should we get there?
All the good stuff.
It's at Ocherias Primary School. The start time is 8 p.m. Headlined by Minister Marian Hall, Minister Carlin Davis, Minister Sandra Brooks, and Miss Bennett, Miss Diane Bennett.
Okay.
Is there an admission?
No, it's free. It's our annual free concert. We are giving back to the community.
Mr. Comrade, I hear you. You're telling us about this event. Now, I want your vibes this thing up, because it's a big deal you're going with right now. This is a big deal.
A free gospel concert.
Free gospel concert. Encourage the folks to come out, because if you have so many great performers there, apart from the great lineup, are there going to be anything else that you need to tell us about? Food or refreshment, anything like that on sale, anything like that? Tell us all the details.
No, the primary school, we won't get into anything for sale. The primary school will be
do that.
The refreshment and whatever, the food and sale.
Right.
So that is for the school. We'll be making a contribution.
Yes.
And some promissory notes to other schools, because we give back to education also every year.
Right.
It sounds good. What time should we get there?
I think you should get here about, you can start coming in about 6:37, because the show starts 8 p.m. sharp.
That's a good time.
With a item from the school, because the school is celebrating their 70th anniversary. So we are allowing them to open the show with that dance or whatever event they're having.
And the parking.
So they will open for us, and then we go straight into the show.
And the parking and security and everything is all set for that event, because,
The parking will be as far as down to the Baptist church.
Right.
On the side that we're turning into Buckfield.
Yes.
And whatever safe parking the patrons can get, because the police will be out.
Directing and so on.
Assisting us.
Right.
But as you know, that free concert at Milford Road is kind of clustered.
And it's a gospel concert, so we trust that everyone will be,
Cooperative. And they always cooperate. We have never had an incident, thank God, and we hope not to have any this year, because
you won't have any issue. You won't have an issue. It is going to be something that is going to be executed professionally, and you're going to have a massive crowd. We wish you only the best.
Thank you, Mr. Comrie.
Mr. Comrie. And
You're
congratulations.
All right, so that
Thank
is
you too.
the St. Michael's Gospel Concert at the Oterus Primary School, and it happens on Labor Day tomorrow. May
Marianne,
23.
I know how you know link me and me your friend. I don't understand Marianne.
Sister Marianne Hall will
sister,
be
but
there.
no, Marianne, me call her still. No.
All right, no, and then on Saturday, if you crave a different kind of entertainment, you can go to Mascam Stadium parking lot in Kingston, and we're going to be joined via phone by Omar Perrin. Omar, welcome to the microphone, Zabiri. I'm sorry.
I don't think you
have
reached your
no
microphone
credit
yet.
left.
Go try one more time.
Well, it's Mellow Vibes
That's
Labor
a big
Day
party.
weekend edition, and the Mellow Vibes parties are usually really fantastic.
Omar, are you there?
All right, so Omar.
Let me
will
try
be
to reach
on.
Omar. But no, Mellow Vibes is always an awesome party. It's kind of an old school. Omar, you're online now. Welcome, Omar.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Okay,
Omar.
awesome.
If you say a party, when you don't reach your phone line yet, man. You stay, Omar.
Tell us about Mellow Vibes, the Labor Day weekend edition. When is it? Where is it? Who is on the bill? And what time should we get there?
Well, Mellow Vibes will be on this Saturday night. And on the bill is Arif Cooper, and we have DJ Denver.
Nice. Is there a particular genre of music that will be played at Mellow Vibes, or it's all across the board?
It is the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the best of these years.
Are they best year them there too? Me just love
Yes,
them the
yes.
music there too. All right, tell us a little bit about admission, what time we need to get there, and how's your security and parking and all of that. Is all in place?
All right, yeah, man, all is in place. It is $1,000 pre-sold, 15 at the gate, and we have a skybox for $55. That's a drinking inclusive. You can go there and just one-stop shop. You just go there and drink all night.
I hope, but that's a different price, right?
Yeah, man, for $3.5, I'm hearing a feedback in it. Man.
What? Yes. No, you have, is your radio on?
No, I have no radio on.
All right, because sometimes the radio is on, we'll get a feedback. All right, book my little space, nice skybox there, yes, sir? Soon come.
Yeah, man.
I'll be there.
All right, Omar Perrin, wish you all the best with Mellow Vibes Labor Day
We'll have a
weekend
Mellow Vibe
edition.
there. A big party.
All right.
Yeah. They're definitely going for
All
that.
right, now another event that's happening on Sunday, you have the True Juice 5K run walk and 20K cycle. that is happening. So we're going to be joined via phone by Leon Price and his promotion supervisor. Leon, are you there?
What is it? 20K?
Cycle. Which, I mean, of the three things we highlighted, the 5K run walk and the 20K cycle, which one do you think you could manage?
The 20K, not $20,000 that? 20K?
Cycle.
Oh, cycle. Oh, no, man, you know, when you see somebody give 5K, 10K, how money? Maybe do the 20K. They're ready for God that. Yeah, man, just go collect.
But, you know, while we, do we have him? Do we have Leon?
1,
all right, so while
2, 3. All right, so Leon Price, welcome.
Hi, welcome. Good night.
No, Gavin, you were really at 3 seconds.
You were on point. No.
All right, well, Leon, tell us about this thing, you know, because we hear say you have 20K and 5K. How money you give away?
Yes, some money I'm giving away, but for a worthy cause.
All right, so tell us about the event. Where is it going to be? And is there an admission? And what are the distances? Because I hear all these different distances. So,
well, let us start by me telling you about the event.
Tell me.
Well, and what patrons can look forward to at the event. Well, as you know, it's what you hear, it's what you get. It's the True Juice 5K. Everything about it is true. All
right, look here now. I want an abbreviated version. Because you look like you're going to our album now. What I want you to do for me is tell us when, where, and of course the admission, if there's an admission, and tell us a little bit about involvement with True Juice.
Yes, there as well. It's on June the 2nd.
Yes.
Which is next week Sunday. The run starts at 7 a.m.
Right.
Walk starts at 7:15.
Right.
While the 20K cycle starts at 8 a.m.
That's a 20 kilometer?
20K, exactly.
No, sir.
Is there an entry fee, and is it too late to sign up?
No, it's not too late. Actually, registration closed at the 29th of May. The entry fee is general is $1,500, only $1,500, and we have a premium element,
right?
Which is $3,000, and if you want to ride and run, if you want to do both, it's actually $2,000.
Okay,
that sounds good, and it's good health benefits and so on. Tell us, True Juice is your sponsor. We'll be getting True Juice drinks there. Or what? How are they involved? Are they just
True Juice? Well, True Juice is the organizer of this event.
Right.
This year is our 7th staging.
Right.
We have on board a couple sponsors.
Mention them.
We have on board, we think through their brands, Water Fresh, Powerhead, Nature Valley. And we also have a few sponsors like Rainforest, Yummy, Birdie. We have so many sponsors. We have Push Magazine, which endorse our warm-up series of events. I don't know if you see it on social media. Mile Chasers. Well, we have a lot of sponsors there, and we are grateful for that.
Well, we're very grateful, and we wish you all the best with the event. The True Juice, it's going to be happening at the True Juice Orchards in Bog Walk. So we're looking forward to that, and I wish you all the best, and we hope that everybody will be fit at the end of that, especially the 20K.
That is why we have our warm-up series, and people can follow us on social media to get all our updates.
Right.
So you can be on point.
I'll be there to encourage everyone.
Okay.
Cheer them on. Do the 20K.
Right.
Go. Right.
All right. Thank you so much, Price.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, well, you're into that stuff. You'll ride a 20 kilometers.
I think, if I do anything, I'd probably just opt for the 5K.
Yes, and that's riding or...
No, it's walk.
Well,
5K walk.
From me, I walk or not, tell me walk out 20K. As long as I walk, I walk. Because me start run a problem.
You could always stop and take a taxi, I'm sure.
They're going to know somebody have my charter link right to the finish line. Yeah, get them on somebody things. Boy, the people are looking wicked in a rasta.
So, of course, it's best of the best this weekend.
Yeah.
And a lot of persons will be heading to Miami for that. Yeah. So we have Jabba online. Jabba, welcome to the buzz.
Jabba! No, man, Jabba soon forward, man.
I don't know.
Jabba good dip on a serious dive.
Of course, you know, this year they're paying tributes.
Jabba is online.
Welcome, Jabba.
A steamed fish and okra in my eating. I said, where I said Jabba?
No, Jabba, give us all the details about Best of the Best. I know this year you are putting to the fore 90s dancehall. You know, you're doing a tribute. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I don't know, so it's all about good evening to the whole of Jamaica and the world.
Bless.
I know, so it's all about this Sunday. We'll pay homage and respect to some of the youth them from the 90s era.
Yeah.
You know, so 90s dancehall at them time they went before me have gray yard. But they are coming out of business, you know what I mean? I know like Bones were then out business from in the early 80s.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But well, Jabba, you all on me, you know?
No, Bones, you're older than me, bro.
Man, but Jabba, but you're all on me, but you look better on me. Make me work with that.
Yeah, all right then.
All right, work with that.
Yeah, you know, we have to respect, but it's a new segment.
Yeah.
What we are bringing to Best of the Best. Because you know, to the 13th annual, and before we used to do the hip-hop and the dancehall, and it did come in like Island Vinegar, it never too mix.
Yeah.
And then now we get rid of the hip-hop now and just do dancehall and soca. So then now we realize that we have to put a Mexico spice on it. And you have a whole heap of bad 90s artists, you know.
Yeah, man.
So a lot of people that are asking a girl and I say, why you never use that one here? Why you never book that one here? But it's not a 1 year thing.
Right.
It's going to be a new added addition. So next year we have a next set of 90s artists. So to kick off the whole, like, we have the great Shabba Rankins, the Emperor.
Right.
You don't know, say Dandada, we can't have Shabba, we don't have Dandada Super Cat. We're currently in Jamaica right now. So you know it's serious, car. You don't know the Dandada go to Jamaica and get a new band. And it's a fully hardcore band. Because I used to have a band from California. But you don't know, say no, and him a rehearse from last week in a Jamaica. So you don't know him a come to bonfire. You know what I mean?
Straight.
I make the people know, say, yo, him a the lyrical Dandada same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we have General B, we have Roundhead. We also have my good friend Frisco Kid, General Degree, you know what I mean? And then we have Bushman. And then for the younger youth and the newer generation, we have Alkaline. And we have Jamil. So you don't know, say it's a full pop show. And this year, we also cut out a lot of the artists. So we not use as much artists as we used in the past. Cause we realize that the police now ram. When them say 11, 30, you know.
Them are running.
I could have blood need to go up there.
Yeah.
Them now make it up. So we have make sure we not have to rush the artists off of the stage.
Yeah.
And every artist get them great performance time. Cause the whole of them artists have a whole heap of tune.
Yes.
Not because them have a current tune, but them have miles of tune. And it's all happening downtown Miami, Bayfront Park.
Yeah.
But we couldn't afford your ticket that time. Because I don't know, you love an army, man.
Yeah, you know. And you know, some me not like travel back, I play up front, you go, you know.
Yeah, you know I go, you know. So you know how you get jealous, car. You don't know your partner in crime shall come up.
Yes.
This Saturday to give back the report. I don't know, say it's all about 90s. I just want the masses them come out and come show love.
Yeah.
And you don't know, the 30th and your Best of the Best. Children under the age of 12, absolutely free without doubt. You don't know, it's the replica, the real yard vibe of the Caribbean.
Same.
Don't cook in your yard, no Sunday dinner, just come out and have fun.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy to know, so the weather report come out.
Nice.
And for the past 4 or 5 years, a crazy rain Memorial Weekend. And this is the first year in 4 to 5 years, not a drip of rain inside. So I'm super excited about this weekend.
It's going to be great, Jabba. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And we wish you all the best with it because we know it's a show that is always a sold-out show.
It's always
every
well
year.
supported.
Big show. And Copeland Forbes is here. Him say I come too. You got a show to Copeland? Yeah, Copeland say I forward, so look out for him.
Yeah, man, Copeland live in Florida, you know film style already.
Copeland in Florida, you live in life. Say to him, around the corner you live. Copeland I tell lie about him, sir. Copeland lie, you know, Jabba. He say at Jamaica you live, sir. Copeland at Jamaica you live?
No, him live but Copeland don't want make the people know say him live at Jamaica and him live at foreign too.
Watch out.
Remember say Copeland have one of the most dearest car in America, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not talking business.
No man, with the Barrett, he has a Rolls Royce Phantom.
I'm glad you know you say it to me.
Yeah, but Barrett.
Copeland are the only man, you know.
Yes.
Come and love an arm on the cruise front gate and pull up and down up on the ship. And then when the ship dock back, Copeland come back again and pull up.
No,
I don't come off my ship. That's why I'm a real Copeland. I'm the real man around here.
Copeland, how you boost,
All right,
man?
then, Jabba. So see you on Sunday. Wish you all the best.
Big up yourself,
Definitely,
Jabba.
which is right. And big respect to once again to the whole Irish family. And big respect to Irish FM as well. Because you don't know that one order, one link.
Yeah,
and
man.
everybody at Irish FM, from town to country, and who listen to Irish FM across the globe. You don't know maximum respect. And safe travel, yeah?
All right, give thanks.
Enough love, Jabba.
Thank
Respect.
you.
Same, sir.
Let's up. Yo, Bones, maximum respect, my G. You hear that?
Every time, G. Respect.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
so
Enough love.
that's best
Yeah,
of the
man.
best happening this weekend. Now, we do have some time to open the phone lines and give our listeners an opportunity to interact with CB and Marcia Griffiths. So the numbers to call are 974-5051
974-5079
or 974-5043. Taking
Yeah.
your questions, comments, or big ups.
CB and Marcia. What I tell you? Marcia Griffiths in the building. My Marcia outfit turn up.
No, for persons who are listening.
No, about the outfit.
What you call it?
Yeah.
What you call it? Is that a fling on? Is that fling on that?
It's just something you toss on today.
No, but look here. You toss it well. It look good.
Well, if you say so, thank you.
Yeah, man, I tell you. Right now, me all I get gander bumps coming a goose.
I want to tell you something. I'm a little embarrassed because I never know what's going on TV.
No, but nothing wrong. The TV is only happy to see you.
You look well, man.
You
Yeah,
look
you look
well.
very well.
Yeah? CB,
Tell us about your style. Do you have a personal stylist?
Not really, no. I try to do it myself to be original or one of a kind.
Because your pieces are unique.
I say every day that I would hate to be up there and then I look down there and I see somebody want the same thing in the audience.
Oh.
So I try to be unusual, to stay like that. You know?
So you would you say like you spend time when you're shopping?
No,
like we couldn't.
I like to shop far and wide and
Right.
something different. Even if it's not, it's just different.
You
Have to
go
be
for
different.
unique.
Yeah.
You see,
Alright,
I like
I like that.
No, the outfit.
I feel
I'm not a
that.
fashionista per se, but something look good. It just look good.
So
You
right
got
now
it.
we're taking
Got
your
it.
calls, questions, and comments. But where can we see you perform next? Do we need to have a visa to see you?
Right now, because I am going into Switzerland June 4th.
Wow.
I just came back from Germany, did a couple of dates with gentlemen, and we're going back into Switzerland, doing Europe and UK, promoting the album, of course.
Right, timeless. So you're busy.
Do you have a big team, a big management team?
No. As a matter of fact, I need a team. I need a management team. I really don't have a management team.
How do you manage without that, though? How challenging is it?
It is challenging because,
Must
I
be.
mean, for a singer cannot be a manager.
Right.
One is going to suffer, and it must be the management. Because unless you went to school and study for it and learn it,
Right.
you have to concentrate on going out there and giving the best of yourself, 100%.
True.
You can't think about the business person and to be a singer. So it's good to have somebody doing the business
While you focusing on singing.
Yeah.
We have some other business. Buzz through caller. You're live.
Make you burn it.
Yes, caller. What you say?
Yeah, man, big up yourself, big Bones. This way, man.
Yeah, man, big up.
Respect you.
Yeah, man, blaze it, make you burn it. Mama Marcia Griffith,
Greetings.
use it, choose it, you choose it and I lose it, right? Just already I use it.
What?
Yeah, man, whoa, blaze
That's
it,
it.
Mama Marcia Griffith.
It might look a collab.
Yeah, man, I tell her, you don't do.
Yeah,
Mama Marcia.
Well, I am giving thanks.
Yeah, man, like we have keep up and very strong, seeing your vocal, you know?
Trying to keep the fire burning.
Nice.
Yeah, man, let's ready for rock steady, you know?
Yes, love it too. Yeah, man.
What to sing
Yeah,
out the
man, I'm
album?
like with the total go to Bantan show a jar, you know?
Yeah, nice. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, they are taking everything, man. One, give thanks, mama.
All right, here. You go on,
Yeah, positive
you go on blaze
music
it.
is on, yeah?
Blaze it, make it burn.
Blaze it.
Yeah, man, see me.
Yes, bless up, brother. Greetings.
Yeah, man, the whole world have to see me.
Same way.
Yeah, that can be. Everything good.
Why?
Everything nice, man. We're there on the thing, you know.
Well, both
some beautiful people. Yeah, man.
Both of us here must say, who hard that youth? Trying to be who hard
Yeah, man, just go on your thing, Dada.
Yeah, man. Bless up, yeah? Give
Yeah,
thanks.
man, DJ boy.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man, so on up to the warrior cut.
Yeah, man, big them up, man.
Yeah, man, big up Christy up at Higgins Land, Cap Town. You see what I said?
Right.
Big up Remote at Stepney.
Yes.
Yeah, man, wow, and big up my daughter Shamaya. Big up the whole of
And what you say?
Broadstone, Lord.
I'm big up Big A. Come in, never know saying Halland up that side there.
Yeah, man, big up Big A, man, you don't know.
You know about Higgins Land? You
Yeah, man, blaze it, let's burn it.
No, Big A, no Higgins. Yeah, man, I big up Big A, man. You never know you have land up there, so youth.
All right, give thanks for calling. All right, give
respect,
thanks
brother.
for calling.
Yeah, man, respect.
All right, let's take this one. Buzz through calling you live. All right, well, with some 2 minutes remaining before Muta Baruka comes on with the cutting edge, CB, Marcia Griffiths, any uplifting or parting words you want to leave with Jamaicans, your fellow entertainers, and people around the world?
Well, I can't change from the message I always send.
Yes.
I continue to beseech to each and every singer and player of instrument, DJ, to just make sure they are sending the right message to the world.
Yeah.
This is all we have. God gave it to us, and this is the only vehicle we have to use to unite the world. This generation is so important for us to depart the good, positive things. And the music is all we have to do that. You know, Barris wrote a song for me. Wonder should I sing another love song, because it's like we're sending out the positive message, but it's falling on deaf ears all the time.
Yes.
You know, they're not receiving it. So sometimes I feel like we are wasting our time, but we don't want it to be on our shoulder. We have a responsibility, and we are doing it, you know. We want to do it to the best of our ability. So we will just continue to feed souls with good, positive music, to
Which is
touch souls,
timeless.
teach, educate,
Yes.
everything that's good. And
Timeless.
I just want to tell everyone, to encourage everyone to try and do the same.
Awesome. CB?
CB?
Yes.
The girl
Alluded
them
to some
cup
of
of
what
tea?
Queen Marcia said. But again, word, sound, and power. Right. Motivate, educate, and inspire. We have a moral responsibility to do the right thing for the youth. Without this generation coming, there's nothing left.
Right.
There's nothing left. True. And we can't have the nonsense, feeding them nonsense every day. All right?
Blind and lead blind.
It's
Can't
about
work.
the Almighty Creator again. This reggae music, me personally, reggae music is a special. All music, all genre music is special, but to me, reggae music, when you sit and think about it, and the soul that it has touched between Bob, Peter, you name them, John Wall, D. Brown, you name all them artists. They have done some tremendous work, and we have to continue that work.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right, that's a
We're out of
solid
time.
note.
Nice
Thank
to
you
leave
so
on.
much, Marcia Griffiths.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, CB.
Thank you so much for having
coming
me. I
through.
enjoyed every moment.
Bless up to
Awesome.
everyone.
And you were so professional. You see how big artist early, and then when you invite some upcoming entertainers, they are
Until they say
late.
roadblock on them and then
Yeah,
left late.
you know, they didn't
Lucky.
realize that
They're
Ocho was so
lucky.
far.
And it's a toll road away. It's a toll road.
Right?
On behalf of the entire team, I want to say thanks to Gavin Grant, our producer, Nicholas Evans, or Nicholas Francis rather, our studio engineer, Peter Broadbus, social media specialist, in studio, DJ Brian, of course, live stream provided by Garth Graham. On behalf of the entire team, I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis saying big up to our sponsors, big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, Raise the Bar.
And we want to say thanks to Tad's Records and the brand new album from the Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths, titled Timeless. Marcia Griffiths and Tad's Records, the ultimate timeless reggae experience.
That's our time. Mutabruka is up next with the cutting edge.
Yes, right.
Brother, why every time you come out HQ bar, you come and talk about you left your wallet? Like, come here, you want